guys, Braden here, and today we're taking a look at the Safari Ltd Saltasaurus. I'm going to be honest, the 2024 lineup for Safari is probably one of the best ones they've had in a long while, because when I first saw the lineup, it only consisted of 2 figures, which I was both going to buy, but those were supposed to be for the 2023 lineup and just ended up getting delayed till 2024 because of the... I don't really know why they got delayed, but they did. But then the other figures from that lineup got revealed, and the Salta was one of them, and I just immediately went, yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to snatch up all of these. Pretty much the first time I've seen a Safari lineup that I went, yeah, I want to buy all of them since the 2017 lineup, which I did end up buying all the figures from that lineup, back when that was still a new thing. The Saltasaurus here is a very nice little figure. We don't get too many figures of Saltasaurus, and pretty much the only other one I can think of that we got that was actually a relatively decent quality was Safari's own from the Carnegie collection, but that was years ago. Schleich also made one as part of the Replicasaurus line, which doesn't look horrible. I don't think it looked horrible, but they haven't made one in recent years, to my knowledge. I could be misremembering that they made one again recently. But from my knowledge, they didn't make one as of recent, so this figure is pretty much the best bet you have for a while. He is quite a small figure, but that makes sense because Saltasaurus was a relatively small sauropod. And I'm very glad they actually made him relatively small, because Safari has had a problem in recent years of just putting all of their sauropod figures at the same scale, which got pretty ridiculous, and I actually do have a comparison to show off here, because here is Safari's Diplodocus from 2017. A good figure, a great figure, actually, but then you get the Amargasaurus from 2018, which, also a pretty good figure. It's aged a little poorly because of the unsheathed spines, but it was a good figure for when it came out, but also it is huge. Like, this is not at all in scale with Diplodocus. And then you have Safari's Camarasaurus from, I believe, I don't remember when this particular figure came out, but it was, again, pretty out of scale with the other sauropods, and I was really worried the Saltasaurus was going to end up just being really big. But thankfully he's not. He is quite a bit smaller than the others, which I'm grateful for, that they bothered to actually scale this guy correctly. I've heard that some of Safari's other recent sauropods are also scaled more correctly, but still. The figure is painted in this nice sort of maroon color, very nice, with these sort of almost dark purple stripes on the neck. Very, very simple black dot eyes. The face is not very well detailed because of the fact that it's pretty small. The osteoderms are nicely painted, something that I gave one of Schleich's figures, I think they're Gastonia, some shit for, because they didn't bother painting many of the osteoderms. They did that here with the Saltasaurus. Most of the osteoderms are in fact painted. Some of them maybe they missed a spot, but yeah. Some more dark purple stripes going down the tail, which you may notice the tail on mine is a little bit bent. If you look at the stock photos of this guy, the tail is very, very straight, but mine was bent from being in the package for so long, which I actually don't mind the way this looks, but just be wary of that if you're going to buy this figure. Some nice tan light grayish on the belly, onto the legs. The whole belly is basically this light gray, which looks nice, and they have painted claws on the back feet and no claws on the front feet, which is actually correct for Saltasaurus. So that's pretty cool that they remembered that. Safari has always been good about being accurate to their time of their figure's release, so I'm glad that they're sticking with that. Overall, I think this is a really nice little figure, and I really do love Safari's sauropods, even if they don't make too many of them. Would I recommend getting this guy? I'd say yes. It's one of the many really good ones from Safari this year. I'm really looking forward to when the other 3 from the 2024 lineup finally become available in stores, to actually buying those, because they look really good too. So I'd recommend this guy.